Well, hello, my East Providence friends. We're going to do another book today, and I think you're really going to like it. So let's get started. This is called Some Smug Slug. What do you notice about all those letters? That's right, it's letter S, and you're going to hear a lot of words that start with that letter S sound in this book. I'm going to start this word smug. What do you think that means if the slug is smug? I think somebody's thinking about that. Oh, you're close. You're very close. But what it means is you kind of think you're pretty great. You think nobody can do it like you can. You're a little bit self satisfied. So let's find out about this. This is called Some Smug Slug by Pamela Duncan Edwards. And it's illustrated, we know that means the person who did the pictures, by Henry Cole. And here we have our title page. But before we even start, I'm going to do something a little bit silly. I'm going to start with the very last page to show you something to look for while we're reading. It says, somewhere in this story, did you see a skunk, a snake, a salamander, and two snails spying on the slug? And then another thing, also hidden in each picture is an S shape. Can you spot it? So first we're going to read the book, and then we're going to go back and look at the pages and see if we can spot those S shapes. So here we go. A slug is an animal that's a little bit like a snail without the shell on it. And so this is what happens to this smug slug. I may show you sometimes one page at a time, and I may show you both. Ready? One summer Sunday, while strolling on soil, that's another way to say dirt, with its antennae signaling a slug sensed a slope. What do you think the antennae are? You're right. They're a little bit like feelers. And then when it was signaling the slug, it was giving them a little message and sensed a slope. Do you think you might know what a slope is? You're right. It's a little bit like a ramp. It goes up, like the side of a hill is a slope. Ready? Here we go. Slowly, the slug started up the steep surface. Stringing behind it, scribble, sparkling like silk. Listen to all those S words. I'm kind of loving that. And this is what was kind of scribbling behind it, like those little threads. You can kind of see it right there. Look at that. Stop! Screamed a sparrow, shattering the silence. Save him! Shrieked a spider, scurrying down its strand. So there's the spider. But the slug just kept going. I love this animal. Look at that beautiful swallowtail butterfly. Ready? Silly, sighed a swallowtail, swooshing through the spice bush. Saphead, snickered a skink, in its sapphire blue tail swished. Look at that. As the sapphire tail swished, sapphire is a beautiful color of blue. So that skink has a blue tail. With a shrug of its shoulders, on the slug sauntered. That meant he just kept going. With a swagger, it slithered up, up the slant. Show off, scolded a squirrel, storing nuts for the season. So sad, squealed a stink bug, shivering on a stem. See the little stink bug? Right there. For one single second, in a sunbeam, it slumbered. So the slug took a little nap. Slumber is another way of saying sleep. Its sleek skin was soft like shantung. Shantung is a cloth that's very soft and smooth. So it was taking a little rest on the slope. Do you notice something peeking through the grass? I love it. Seldom swerving or straggling or swaying or skewing. Just kept going straight. All those words were sort of going off course. That's what they meant. But now it was just going straight. The smug slug shambled on. Just kept going. Oh, I love this word. Struggling up to the summit. Summit is another way to say the top. The slimy slug smiled a self-satisfied smile. I thought it was pretty great. This part, wait. In spite of sinister signs, it showed no suspicion. So other people might have noticed, wait a minute, maybe this didn't look right, but not the slug. It just kept on going. Until something shifted and shuddered and shook. Oh my goodness, what do you think the slug was really climbing on? Let's see. That sly, slippery slope was simply a sham. And sham means not real. So even though the slug thought he was climbing up maybe a tall rock or some dirt, it really wasn't that. What do you think it might be? Oh, I think I heard somebody guess. Let's see. Let's see if you were right. Look at where the slug is now. Can you see it? Right on the tip of that animal's nose. Look at that. Let's see what happened. Such a shock. Such a shame. Oh my goodness. Look at that tongue from that toad. What do you think happened to the slug? You're right. That became the toad's snack. Such a succulent slug. That's another way to say delicious. Oh my goodness. Let's go back and see if we can find those S's that are hidden in the picture. Be a good detective. Can you find it? I think I heard somebody say it. It's on this page of the side. Watch my finger. Here it is. You found it. Wow, you are good detectives. Let's try this one. Oh my goodness. Anybody think they can find it here? You're right. I'll make it so it's easy to see. It's the beautiful tail, all curled around like an S. was so interesting that the illustrator decided to do this. Now, don't get tricked by this one. This is a tough one. What do you think? I'm going to give you a hint. It's on this side. I think somebody found it. You're right. You're right. Watch my finger. It's in the feathers of the sparrow. Wow, nice job. Let's go back and look at this page. Remember, this one said, "Save him!" shrieked a spider, scurrying down its strand. I'll give you a hint. The S is on this page. You're right. It's the spider legs making an S. Can you see it? Wow, there it is, making the S. You are great detectives. Ooh, then look at the beautiful swallowtail butterfly. It is on this side. I'll give you another little hint. The butterfly is blocking a little bit of the S, but whoa, it's made by the snake. Look at that. The snake is making the S. Good job. Oh, I love this one. This is kind of a hard one to find. But look very closely. It's not a big one. It's a small one. I'm going to give you a hint. It's on this page. Look at the skink's tongue. You found it. There it is. A little tiny S on that page. Oh boy. Remember this one where the squirrel said show off? And over here, the stink bug said so sad. Oh, I hear somebody. They're jumping up and down and they're yelling, you found it on the little bug. You're right. It's right on the stink bug. You found it. See that? There's the S. Oh, this is kind of a tough one to find. Wow. I don't know. We may have to come back to this one. Let's see. Here we've got the words where it's taking a little nap on there. Do you remember that? Can anybody find it? Oh, I'm not going to tell you this one. I'm not going to tell you this one. All right, I'll help you out. If you look on the double rocks, you will find it. Find it on the double rocks. Good job. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Look at that. And look over here. I'm going to give you a hint. It's on this page. I think I heard somebody say, look at the snails. You're right. It's around a snail. If I turn it like that, you can see it a little bit better. So they really tried to camouflage that S on the snails, but you found it. Nice job. There we go. Struggling up to the summit. This one, I'm going to give you a little hint. Look for the dark grass. It's on this page. Look for the dark grass. You found it. This is a big one. It starts way up there and comes down in the grass. You see the S? Nice job. You're going to love this one. So, look in the toad's eye. Did you find it? Oh, you did! This is another little one, but you found it right in the eye of the toad. Wow, that was a really neat place to put that. And then we've got right here. Oh, this is a tough one. It took Mrs. McCarthy a while to figure this one out. This was kind of a tough one. But remember, the slug leaves a little slick trail. Watch. Did you find it? Right behind the slug. It's part of the trail. Good job. Oh my gosh, this is a tough one to find. Oh, such a shock and such a shame. The very last thing. See the slug's looking out to the grass? Oh my goodness, he's probably looking for the S. It's in the grass. It's kind of a small one, but if you look right up there, you can see it. See it? Then this, I think, is my favorite hidden S. Such a succulent slug. That is delicious. It's another way to say delicious. I'm going to give you a hint. It's on this page. And look at the butterfly's wing. Do you see it? Starts up there and comes down. There it is. Wow. What a nice job you did. You're good detectives. Well, I hope you like listening to this story. I know it's one of my favorites. And I'm going to be sharing some more with you as well. So enjoy that and come back and find them again. I think you'd really, really like that. So until next time, keep on enjoying the pleasures of a great book. And always, always try your best. And I know you do. Bye, my friends. I'll see you next time.